This evening it will be the last talk for this series of Mudita. And we have, from tomorrow we have a break for about 3 or 4 days, and then we start Compassion Karuna. For this evening, the focus will be the Mudita practice and the beauty of ordinariness. The beauty of ordinariness means we usually don't see the beauty of anything so ordinary. If things are not exciting, we don't think there's happiness either. We don't actually appreciate it. So things have to be so-called special. Okay? And it has to be unusual. Then that would receive our attention. We would notice that. Otherwise, things just pass without being registered in our mind. A special meal, for example. A special day which is birthday, like that. And for our couples or married people, the day of their wedding, that sort of thing, is a special day for them. It's a special day. They think about special day. But how many special days we can afford in a month or in a year? How many special days we can afford? It's very tiring to afford a special day. It's costly as well. A special dress, special form of special design, special color, special fashion, brand. Everything is very costly. Not only that they are costly, they cannot sustain the happiness they create. Like Dr. Rick Hanson pointed out the other day in his lecture, in his 2013 lecture on hardwiring happiness. Human beings are very good creating good experience, but we are not very good at sustaining those good experiences. The reason is we are all addicted to excitement, something special. We're addicted to that. We're addicted to that at the expense of overlooking anything ordinary. But the majority of our lives is full of ordinary things, ordinary moments, ordinary people. From morning, the time we wake up, until the time we go to bed, we do things very ordinary and very repetitive. We get up, we wash ourselves, we take care of our basic physical needs, we eat, we brush our teeth, we cook, we eat, we brush our teeth, we clean. And we do the chore, house chore, monastery chore. And if you go to work, your work is usually not exciting. It's exciting only at a certain point. As a student, maybe when you graduate. As an author, maybe when you publish. When you get published. But before that, day in and day out, you put in a lot of effort. And they are usually ordinary. So this evening, I'm going to be guiding you, to focus on ordinary things in life, from early in the morning up to the time we go to bed, including, say, you walk up to this meditation hall, each walk, and from here you go back to your room. Or when you drink water, when you have a shower, when you go to the library, when you do your work. Just try to run through slowly, like a slow motion of your daily routine. Today and then go back to yesterday. This week and go back to last week. This month and go back to last month. By doing so, if you discover disinterest, then bring in mindfulness to work on that disinterest, because disinterest is a form of rejection. A form of rejection. It has also dosa. It's a form of aversion. When you open your computers, you're trying to observe, and trying to find mudita in that. And through the pages that you have written, the mind is usually a few steps ahead of real time. It usually rejects the present moment, especially when if you like, you can start the way we have been doing for the last, today is the 9th, in terms of live teaching. But in terms of practice, this is the 10th day, because we did in telecast one day. Then you also move to the next person, the next group, which is the people close to you, especially those who are still alive. Look at how their life is ordinary, that they go through life. If you can find joy in that, if you can appreciate that, then you wouldn't need anything anymore to make you happy. Happiness is here and now, in anything and everything that is ordinary. Of course, start with breathing in and out, slow and gentle, just to set it down. Observe, is there any tension in the body around, say, in the muscles around your head, around your forehead, around your eyes, your cheeks, your chin, if there is any tension, then recognize those tensions. The first day we allow ourselves to feel mudita in things we feel excited about. But as we progress, now it's time to dig deeper into our life and the life of the people close to us and the life of the people we consider to be our colleagues, our classmates. So we spend most of the time doing this for this evening. You will have about 35 minutes if you start practicing now. I'll be speaking in Burmese now. ဒီနေ့ညမုဒိတတရားပွားများလာတာရှမ်းပြည်နယ်ဗုဒ္ဓတရားသူမှာမုဒိတတရားလေ့ကျင့်လာတာ10ညရှိပါပြီအတန်လွင့်တာကတော့9ညပေါ့ဒီညဒီညအဓိက focus လုံးမှာကအဓိကအာရုံစိုက်မှာကဘဝရဲ့တာမန်အခိုက်အတန့်လေးတွေတာမန်အချိန်လေးတွေကိုကြည့်ပြီးတော့မုဒိတာပွားပါမယ်ဒါကအခက်အခဲဆုံးအလုပ်တွေမှာပါပါတယ်ဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲဆိုတော့ငယ်ကလေးကစားပြီးတော့စိတ်လှုပ်ရှားမှုမပါရင်ပျော်ရွှင်မှုဆိုတာကိုမသိကြပါဘူးအထူးဖြင့်ကလေးပျော်ရွှင်စရာကောင်းတယ်ဆိုရင်ဒါကလည်းဟေးဟာအဲ့ဒီလိုဖြစ်မှကလေးကပျော်ရွှင်တယ်လို့စိတ်ထဲမှာခံစားအဲ့လိုလှုပ်ရှားမှုမပါဘဲနဲ့ဒီလိုငြိမ်ငြိမ်လေးစီးဆင်းနေတဲ့ရေလေးလိုစမ်းချောင်းလေးလိုဆိုရင်အဲ့ဒီဟာကဘာမှမထူးကြတော့ဘူးလို့ထင်ပြီးတော့ဘာမှမထူးဘာမှပြောစရာမရှိဘူးဘာမှလေ့လာစရာမရှိဘူးကြိုးစားစရာမရှိဘူးအဲ့ဒါမျိုးတွေဖြစ်ပြန်တလောကလုံးအဲ့ဒီလိုဖြစ်နေတာဘုဒ္ဓဆင်းနေနဲ့စိတ်လှုပ်ရှားမှုကဈေးကြီးပါတယ်သိဈေးကြီးတယ်ပင်လည်းပင်ပါဈေးကြီးတယ်ဆိုတာ စိတ်လှုပ်ရှားစရာကောင်းတယ်အဝတ်စားအသစ်တို့စားစရာအသစ်တို့ information အသစ်တို့လက်ကင်ဖုန်းအသစ်တို့ကားအသစ်တို့နေရာအသစ်တို့အဲ့ဒီအမျိုးတွေအသစ်တွေကဘလောက်ကြာတစ်နိုင်တော့အသစ်ဖြစ်နိုင်တော့အတောင်းလေးဆိုတော့ဟောင်းသွားရောစိတ်ကသူစိတ်ဝင်စားတော့ပြန်စိတ်ဝင်စားစရာလိုက်ပြီးတော့ရှာရပြန်အသစ်လိုက်ပြီးတော့ရှာရပြန်ဒီနေ့အင်္ဂလန်နိုင်ငံဘုရင်မကြီးရဲ့မြေဝီလျံမင်းသားရဲ့ဇနီးခိတ်မင်းသမီးအရင်တစ်ခေါက်တော့သူဝတ်ဖို့တဲ့အင်ကြီးအပြာကိုသူပြန်ဝတ်တော့သတင်းစာတွေဝိုင်းရေးကြတယ်ဟောအင်ကြီးအောင်ပြောင်းရေးတောင်းတဲ့အခါခန္ဓာကိုယ် dehydrate မဖြစ်အောင်လုပ်ပေးနိုင်တယ်အဲ့ဒါမျိုးဒီနေ့မနေ့ကစပြီးတော့ခုတရားထိုင်နေချိန်ထိပြန်တွေးပါဝိရိယဖြစ်စရာအများကြီးတွေးပါလိမ့်မယ်စိတ်လှုပ်ရှားစရာလည်းမဟုတ်ပါဘူးပြီးရင်မနေ့ကပြီးရင်ဒီတစ်ပတ်ပြီးရင်အရင်တစ်ပတ်ပြီးရင်ဒီလပြီးရင်အရင်လအဲ့လိုအရင် ordinary ဖြစ်တဲ့ဟာလေးအခုအတွက်တွေးပြီးရင်ကိုယ်နဲ့ရင်းနှီးတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တွေဆွေမျိုးမိဘမောင်နှမဆရာသမားတွေပြီးနံပါတ်3ကျတော့ကိုယ်နဲ့အတူအလုပ်လုပ်တဲ့လူတွေသူတို့ရဲ့ဘဝမှာ ordinary ဖြစ်တဲ့ဟာလေးတွေအဲ့ဒါတွေကြည့်ပါတကယ်လို့ကြည့်နေစိတ်ဝင်စားဘူးဆိုရင်စိတ်ဝင်စားတာကိုသတိပဋ္ဌာန်နဲ့ပြန်ကြည့်ပေးပါစိတ်ဝင်စားတာမောဟပါစိတ်ဝင်စားလို့စိတ်ညစ်လာတာစိတ်တူလာတာဒေါသပါဝင်လေထွက်လေချက်ချင်းနာရှုရှားပြီးတော့စိတ်ကိုနည်းနည်းလေးတည်ငြိမ်အောင်စပြီးတော့တရားထိုင်ပါဝင်လေထွက်လေချက်ချင်းနာရှုရှားမယ်အကျော်တွေတင်းနေသလားအဲ့ဒါလေးတွေတတိထားပြီးတော့ကြည့်မယ်ဥကောင်းတစ်ဝက်ကြက်သားတွေတင်းနေသလားနှစ်ဖူးတစ်ဝက်ကြက်သားတွေတင်းနေသလားမျက်လုံးနှစ်ဖက်ဝန်းကျင်မှာကြက်သားတွေတင်းနေသလားပါးနှစ်ဖက်ကြက်သားတွေတင်းနေသလားနှာခမ်းသားလေးတွေမေးစီတင်းနေသလားဝင်နေထွက်လေချမ်းချမ်းနာရှုရှားပြီးတော့တတိလေးနဲ့ကြည့်ပေးပါဝင်လေထွက်လေ3-4မိနစ်လောက်ကြည့်ပြီးတော့မှမုဒိတာပွားပါမိနစ်20လောက်တရားထိုင် contemplative practice to contributions into liberation from suffering. Imaya Dhammanudhamma Padipadiya Sangha Dhamma Padipadiya Jadi Jara Yadi Maranama Padi Mujisa Idami Punya Asawakaya Wahang Nibbānassa Paccayyo Imam Punya Bhaka Sabba Sattha Deva Dājena Kusumithina Niyahina Hao ca sa đa lấy sang parima lái xem rằng đăng sinh đăng lỗ trên đi trên xa trên sắc trên cốt quên ya sa đa Ananda Sajjavana Dancing candle Hôn hôn chân chân Sa thứ Anumodana Lại hát cu sự hoan hỷ Bền bên cánh sinh sinh Sa tham đuôi ta Sa Sinisani Jamudha Pajayino Chandaro Dhamma Vaddhantu Ayu Vanno Sukhang Balan.
pray or follow what my parents did. They pray and pray. They meditate and meditate. So they donate and also donate. They do a good thing, so do I. Even they don't care anymore, so do I. So I know what am I doing, but I don't know why am I doing that. So my question for today is, why we have to be Buddha, or why we are Buddha?
The Buddha, the first thing I want to tell you is that I want to clear some possible misperception. In Thai we say pra, in Burmese we say paya, and we don't know what's paya. Sometimes we think it's the statue. When we see, we think it's paya, it's pra. And especially for people who speak English like you, when foreigner asks you to translate paya, you should translate as God. You see? And who created the world and who never dies, who created the world in his own image, to his satisfaction. But the Buddha was born as a human being, as a prince. He lived a human life. He experienced a human life. He understood human life. He researched, if you don't mind me using this word, he studied and researched about human life. So he knew human life. And he said, we don't need something like God, Issaranimana-vada, that's the word in Pali. We don't need that. What we need is human being to develop themselves. So whatever we do in Buddhism, like we say Ogasa, Kaya, Kavasika in Shan. And you use the word prayer, you use the word pray. That's a different story. That's that word, you need to be a little bit careful using that word. For us, it's reflection. Reflection is chanting, is recitation for reflection. So, what we do that is to develop ourselves, to develop our mind. So that our mind has resilience, has peace, so that whenever we come across with people in the society, we don't get irritated, so that we don't behave in a violent way, so that we can understand. So those four truths, they are interrelated. They function at the same time at the practical level. So Buddhism, therefore, is about developing wisdom and compassion here. Wisdom and compassion. Wisdom so that we understand what life is about, why people behave in a certain way. So that we understand our mind, their mind, our behavior, their behavior. We understand that. And then to use compassion to heal. So Buddhism is about developing human capacity. And the highest level is called Arahant or Yahanta in Burmese. Those people, they never get angry anymore. Their peace of mind is never destroyed. Always peaceful. And for that, we don't really need to ask for somebody's help. Asking for somebody from outside. Asking help from somebody outside. Maybe in heaven. That's called what is called prayer. In Buddhism, we don't have that. In Buddhism, it's about self-reliance, self-dependent. If you want to be rich, you work hard, and you will be rich. So this is the teaching of the Buddha. But your parents teach you how to do things, yet maybe they don't know how to explain you why you do those things, and what's the significance of those actions. But if you like, you can come and read at our library. There are plenty of books, more than 10,000. You are sitting next to a librarian, the one in blue. That's our library. Okay. And today we meditate. This is because we think. Our mind is in our hand, and we can develop this. Mudita, today the last day for Mudita, for this course. Okay. Can you pass the microphone to the next person?
Good evening, Sarah. I think the beauty of the ordinary life that I feel every day is, let's say, in the morning when I do walking meditation after breakfast. So after I meditate, when I go to the library and then I stand on the floor, the cement floor, then I'm thinking, there's a young monk, probably 10 or 20 years ago, he has a dream to build this university, to cultivate and nourish the new generation of the Buddhism. So there is a kindness there for his work, where his kind dream and his love to the world to propagate the Dhamma. Then I think about the colleagues in the library, in the kitchen, and then those books that we read in the lifetime that the author spent in writing the books. Then I'm reading his thoughts, his mind, and the book is filling. And then I think about my parents. My mom and dad can, I think, many years when they nourish us, every day they do the same thing like my dad. And we return to stay in the house early in the morning. He likes to do that. I feel that it's kind of his work is kind of his love to the family that he do for since my childhood until now. When I visit him every year once, I saw him do the same thing. He enjoyed that, his love to the family. Then, for my colleagues, friends, that I see the people around and what they do. So, even like some people will say, why you join a sangha to become a nun? The life is very boring. Every day you do the same thing. One day you chant and then you meditate. Every day you do the same thing. Don't you feel boring? But I feel very enjoying this kind of life, and I feel I'm very lucky I can live in peace. And the ordinary is beautiful because we see the kindness of the people in the world and the love.
because people put in efforts to do something for the kindness, for the benefit of other people. They're willing to do without force, just the kindness, the love from the heart. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Any more? Anyone else would like to share the experience of ordinary things?
Yes, good evening, sir. Just small thing. What I see is that we are taking mostly things for granted, what we can do. We can see. We think it's always there. We can hear. I had not so long ago some issues, and I still have with hearing. Only when I had the issue came up, I understood, actually, what a blessing to be able to hear. But even just to go to toilet, I used to work with disabled people, with injured people. They cannot go to toilet. Not that the goal, they just cannot, they need help to, so we are so lucky. Even just that there is a toilet and we can use it. So this kind of appreciation for everybody.
I was doing mudita for myself, things ordinary, just for today. From the time I get up, for 20 minutes, I could only get to about 4:30 to about 5 o'clock. It's including the conversation I have with people today, that they are healthy, they are in position to converse with me, and the water I drink, the food I eat today, the 2 walks I took, and like that. And the work I did, the reading, the checking of ISP and dissertation that I did, the communication I did. I only got to maybe 4 or 5 o'clock like that. Cắt thẳng lặng mình, cắt thẳng lặng.
Good evening, Shadow. I have a question to ask you about mudita, and may I go into that with permission?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
ข้าพเจ้าตัวชาวสกุลห้องสองมุทิตาจุดเริ่มเขาทำมุทิตาในเรื่องการเป็นเรื่องสภาพเขามีตะกร้าเขาอยากถามเขาว่าเขาเกิดว่าเขาจะรับคนเขาก็นั่งแต่ว่าเกี่ยวกับในใจว่าสามเขาเกิดว่าถึงมุทิตาใช่ไหมเพราะว่าข้าถึงอะไรฝ่าเรากี่ตัวทนมาในตัวของเรากี่เป็นตัวทนมาในสิ่งหนึ่งมันปฏิเสธและมันอยากได้รับฉะนั้นแล้วในใจเราภาษาคนก็เลยเมื่อลักษณะศึกษาต่อไปเมื่อการแต่การเขายังถามเขาไม่ว่าเขาอย่างตลาดจะพูดลงเขาไว้ว่าเขา không phải là cái này thức cả đó cái thức qua cái nó thì đi có sự tự tin khi mà đi phải muốn phải có phải là thôi là gì số này
มือเหตุการณ์หยาบในห้องเหตุหุงเข้าต้มเข้าพฤติกรรมว่างนาคนหลงมาคนโกงมาเอากับว่างก็เอานาในใจสุ่มหันใจเพราะนั้นชวนถึงว่าคนไหนมันรักลิงมันเอานาอันดูแลเฮ็ดมุติตาได้ใจมุติตามันเป็นยาได้มันเหมือนเส้นว่ามือพ้องนั่นในใจเนี่ยมันหมัดเจ็บไว้นะมันหมัดเจ็บไว้มันเป็นวุ้นเนี่ยมันหมัดเจ็บไว้ความไทยว่าเป็นแผลเนี่ยมันหมัดเจ็บไว้มึงไปใส่ยางมีอันในเพื่อนเฮ็ดนะเพื่อนเอาสปิริตเนี่ยนะความมันห้องอายะเปลี่ยนเนี่ยนะเอาอันนั้นมาต้าหรือต้านั่นทางเอาลูกเป็นมงแมงมันนะลูกเป็นมงแมงอะไรสักเอายาต้าอันลูกเป็นมงแมงน่ะมันเหมือนอีสันเพราะเหมือนเอาสติเนี่ยสติไปฐานมาด้วยพอในเป็นเสพโทสะในเป็นลองหายใจมันเลยด้วยเนี่ยความอังคิดของว่า anger management เป็นสติปัฏฐานเป็นสิทธานุปัสสนาอันเขาสอนเนี่ยเขามันเลยว่าอยู่หลายๆเสียกับเฮ็ดมุติตามันเลยเดียวมันเลยพึกอันพึกเนี่ยมันเลยพึกนั้นเหมือนเสียงเขาพึกที่ไหนเนี่ยเดี๋ยววันไหน15 นาทีเช้านาทีหมดกันไหนก็ได้ของเปลี่ยนเขาพึกมา10 วันไหนเพราะว่า15 นาทีเขารายการราย2 ชั่วโมงครึ่ง2 ชั่วโมงครึ่งเนี่ยได้หันหัวใจเนี่ยมันดิ่งมากเฮ็ดมุติตามันง่ายมากมันเหมือนเช่นว่าที่อันดูแลเฮ็ดมุติตาเนี่ยที่ก่อเฮ็ดมุติตาคำเดียวห้องพื้นไว้ทางตามันเหมือนเช่นผู้เขียนเพราะมากมีทั้งหนาวเพราะยิ่งกว่าเขายังไปเลยพึกซิกนั่นมันเหมือนเช่นนั้นใช่มันเลยพื้นไว้ทางนี่พื้นนะอันพึกเนี่ยมันพื้นกันอันพึกนั่นพึกนะอันเขาพึกเนี่ยบางพวกอันเขาโหควรในข่าวดัง5 ปี6 ปีตีเมื่ออายุ50มาเขาโหนั้นกรุณาทั้งมุติตาข้อสอนเหมือนเช่นว่าพวกเขาจะละมาเนี่ยอันที่นั้นเขาโดนเลยด้วยอันโดสาในตัวเขาเลยอีลูตัวเขาเปอร์เซ็นต์โดสาเนี่ยมันมาบีบเอาไว้เนี่ยโดสามันมาปีกินเอาโดสาพกมาปีพอโดสามาปีกินเอาเนี่ยเขาวนเนี่ยมันสั่งผิดสั่งผลเป็นคนหลงก็ผิดหลงเป็นคนเรียกก็ผิดเรียกเป็นคนกลางก็ผิดกลางเป็นมุนเจ้าก็ผิดมุนเจ้าเพราะว่าเป็นผิดดังเหมือนเจ้าเพราะเป็นโดสาละก็บนนั้นแหละอันเดียวเลยเอาสติเลยมาด้วยว่าโอ้อันนี้เป็นโทสะนั่นแหละถ้วยจะเรื่อยๆคำหนึ่งวันนี้เป็นใจลำวันไหนถ้วยจะเรื่อยๆคำหนึ่งอันนี้เป็นใจลำถ้วยเรื่อยๆเป็นว่าถ้วยจะ3 คำมือเห็นโทสะนั่นตรงกว่าป้อมใจซึ่งนั่นแหละมันเหมือนเส้นว่าใส่ได้เขาใส่ยาวเขาสมเอาอันนำสปิริตนั้นมาล้างทางนั้นมันนานหายบางทีเนี่ยเขาสำรวจให้เปลี่ยนกรุณาหรืออิรุโดเก่าเพราะว่าตัวเขาเป็นเช่นนั้นเขาได้อิรุโดเก่าโตซาในมือวานจะคุลัดกว่ามือสิ้นลัดกว่าโตซาในเพราะว่าเขาเป็นโตซาเนี่ยเขาใครได้ใครคนนั้นดูซุ่มใครคนนั้นอย่าไปเฮ็ดจังไหนเขาทำในใจเขาทำใจลำลงใจลำโตสายมันเหมือนที่มันเหมือนกล้องเหมือนกล้องยางมันกล้องมันยางมันซึ่งว่าเขากินกล้องกินอย่างนี้ซ้ำเคยคนนั้นตาย มันเดตายนี่ไม่เขาก็ตายอีสังตายล่ะไปวนภายเนี่ยเขานั่นแหละไปวนภายสักอีสังตายเนี่ยลองซื้อแต่ในตายเขาก็บนเส้นนั้นแหละเขานั่นไงเขาเดี๋ยวเลยหันถึงว่าโกนคนไหนมันมีลงเจอกูให้แหละกบเอาใจกูนั่นมันกว่าลืมคนหลงลืมคนหลงเอาหนาวปกติมันไหนคนอันดีขึ้นครับว่าเขาจังสุงไงก้นหนึ่งก่อนเรียนคนนั่งนำนั่นเรียนปอกในที่ไรเรียนหลายปอกนั่นไรเรียนหลายปอกไหนปอกผมเจอที่นั้นมันขึ้นสูงไหนมันหอนจึงจอมไหนมันเลยจึงจอมไหนเรียนสิเลยกับเรียนที่น่าซื้อมันเปลี่ยนได้หลายปอกนั่นเคยเปลี่ยนได้จะเปลี่ยนได้เส้นนั้นนะข้อบนนั้นเขาจะเลยอยู่เหี่ยมน้ำกัดสินะอยู่เหี่ยมตั้งดีสินะอย่างสินะเพราะว่าสายขลุ่นยานว่าเมื่อนั้นเป็นอะไรกี่ซึ่งในถ่อมตราสุชาตาแสงน้ำมินหมุนในเขาถ่อมตราสุชาตาแสงลูกมาถ่อมตารางลองใจหินเหคนเอาคำมาอย่างเขานั้นนะพระสุธรรมสุริคูเป็นมาปวกโคชิสังนิ้วใจนั่นนะกำในลองใจหินเนี่ยมันก็วนเลยขึ้นกาเกยขึ้นกันการยอบกินคนเอาคำขึ้นลืมซื้อนอกคนเอาคำไปวางเพราะเป็นไผ่มันมาด้วยมันจะหนักหูปอหูเขาจะนั่นเพราะเป็นไผ่ได้เนี่ยถอมตราเสียชาติแสงน้ำเนี่ยมันน้ำกาก็มันอย่างมอยสิบโหจุดแรกก็เดียวหยานเส้นไหนเพราะว่าย่างคนลังเลี้ยงสิ่งไหนจุดเลยยิบสิ่งอื่นจะหูกันเดียวโอเคanyone else มีใครแทนวิชีดี
more delicate. I have a few questions, but I will ask only one question. When we, in the previous days, when we focus to cultivate a mudita, we have like and dislike. Then we go back to the kind of neutral feeling. Then we cultivate. So we don't let our mind to be extreme to dislike or like. Now we have to focus on our routine things. So we have already neutral feeling already there. So we have sometimes in all our routine job, we don't have much like or dislike. We have very neutral feeling. But that neutral feeling, what I understand is, we may have more heart sometimes. Like, we don't know what is that, and we don't have the mindfulness at that moment, we don't have awareness on that moment, then we feel neutral. But on the other hand, if we have mindfulness practice every day, we know awareness, we have awareness what we are doing even on the routine jobs. Then we can have also neutral feeling at that moment. So, if we have awareness already, then if we have the kind of neutral feeling, like everything is like as the reality that like we practice vipassana so that we know arising and falling every moment, and then we focus and we are mindful at the present moment, so that every moment is new already. We have no more old moment. Every moment is new, every day is new, every hour is new, so that we are already have the happiness there, we have the piti there already. So my question is, if we have already piti through our sati and mindfulness, do we need to cultivate mudita on it? Like to have positive thinking.
Before I answer this, I'd like to suggest that you compare two English words, being neutral and being indifferent. Being indifferent means not interested. You're not interested. The mind is not interested here. The mind is not here. But neutral in the sense of the absence of like and dislike. And with mindfulness, that's a good thing. But being indifferent to what is here is not good. So you can take these two words and reflect. Now, you talk about piti in terms of vipassana practice. When we are here, when the mind is here, the mind can observe what's going on with the mind and the body. The psychophysical process. That piti, I would like to generalize. I'm not talking in detail. I would like to generalize. It's similar to mudita in terms of quality. The difference, though, is mudita is designed to be pro-social. Piti, I'm just feeling piti with myself, with the present moment here. I may not even be aware that you all are sitting here working on your mind, developing mudita. I may not be aware of that. But with mudita, it's about actively trying to connect. It has a function of prosociality. We call it prosociality. That is why we design in a way that first we start with ourselves, then we go around to other people. If we do this, our thinking will always be prosocial. Our action will be prosocial. If we are prosocial, the precepts are taken care of automatically. Because all the precepts, all the sila, they are about prosocial action. Not to harm, this is prosocial. Not to cause damage to other people's property, again, prosocial. You see?
This is very clear. Thank you so much. Your answer is really great. Okay, today, as a Lord Day, I now understand that how we use samatha, how we can use samatha practice in our vipassana. If we practice only vipassana, sometimes it's really dry. That's I'm experiencing in my daily life. And what I understand, I'm used to practice samatha with the jhana. So if I want to practice mudita in the jhanic way, I have to practice first jhana, second jhana, and third jhana. It's also is very simple, and now I understand now. With the environment, we lost the connection with the other people. So when we practice mudita, we have connection. Then with that.
Yainare kama. Say lo shamu mo pabene. Mudita. Low night now, choose her. Say lo shamu pabene. Low night. Di muridaka. Di mera. I let it be and call you. Not the cook. You don't sing it as but don't sing it out. Be a ludine. Connection me up. Signal piano. Go sing it that come and be a ludy sing it she have me. Go on your neck and be a ludy amudi she and go me. And I don't go a unique pitney. Sing it that kind of unique pitney, the outer pitney. Joshua Kala Nave Nazo Biro Kale. Elopsin. Elopsita, oh, Atanchita, local. Mingla to you know so much Tatanina, Tamba knows. The little pro-social, Yamia Piviro, Ata Nedline, Saps and Nedline. That's psychology, yeah, to another Pivana. Tu dấu bên nào mà đã phải xí để được chỗ rằng ấy là cả, con nó tu đầu chỗ rằng, con nóว่าtu về ordinary về, taไม่ยากเลยขนาดคนเราปานนี้หรอกcon nó tu về,ไปเอาไปจีไอ้บางอย่างမျိုးနဲ့จีเนี่ยไปแซ่บแซ่บเนี่ยสกัดဖြောက်ပါတယ်အခုနေတော့ဆိုရင်ဘယ်ဟာမျိုးခံစားရတတ်တဲ့တမာတိရှိပြီးသားပုဂ္ဂိုလ်အနေနဲ့ဆိုရင်မုဒိတာလောက်တာအဲ့ဒီအုပ်စုလေးအုပ်စုကတစ်ခုနဲ့တစ်ခုကြားထဲမှာရှိတဲ့တတိုင်းလေးမတူညီဘူးဆိုတဲ့ဟာတွေမတူညီတော့အများစုကြည်တတ်တာဟုတ်မတူညီဘူးဆိုတာလေအဲ့ဒါတွေကသူ့အတူအားနေသွားပြီးတော့တူတာတွေပဲပို့ပြီးတော့မြင်အဲ့ဒါလည်းတနည်းအားဖြင့်ကြောင့်စိတ်ကိုနဲအောင်လုပ်တာငါဆိုတဲ့ဟာကိုနဲအောင်လုပ်တာပဲငါဆိုတဲ့စိတ်ကသူက60ရက်နေလာတာကိုယ်ကာကွယ်တဲ့စိတ်ပဲအရင်တော့ချင်းလေးတွေကြားတယ်ကြိုက်မှဆိုလို့ကိုယ်ကာကွယ်တယ်အခုကျတော့ချင်းလေးတွေကြားတယ်မရှိတော့ဘူးကားနဲ့ကြက်တာနဲ့ချင်းလေးတွေကြားနေကိုတုံ့ပြန်တဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးကိုသွားပြီးတော့တုံ့ပြန်ရင်ကြောင့်စိတ်က protective mechanism ဆိုတာကာကွယ်တဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးမဟုတ်ပဲနဲ့ကိုယ်နှိပ်စက်တဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးဖြစ်သွားတယ်ကားကြလို့ငါဖြစ်သွားရင်ရှေ့လူကတော့သူကတော့ကားမကြက်ဘူးကားကြက်မဲ့စားအဲ့ကောင်ကငါ့ကိုခီးဖင့်နေအောင်လုပ်နေတာအဲ့လိုသွားမြင်မြန် negative သွားမြင်အမှန်အဲ့ရှေ့လူလည်းကိုလိုပဲကားကြက်နေတာအဲ့တူတာကိုမမြင်တော့တူတာကိုမမြင်တော့အဲ့ကြောင့်အဲ့လိုတူတာတွေမြင်ရင်တတ္တနေနာတန်ပန်တော့လေးလေးနက်နက်မြင်တဲ့ခါကျတော့ငါဆိုတာရှာဖို့တော့ခက်သွားပြီအဲ့လိုမျိုး the chain him up in the coup. The channel need is Ninja Sudadile, Pioja, a coup, Johnny coronavirus and champion. Moody time, Pisiacaro. Nangan nanga, two people go to a sound shouting. Sudani or Pidu Jin and sound shouting. Taria County. Taria County. The Platanaga, do that, say them a county or sweat up in a year. Patro County. I would do it in the Kuchi a common chi, not the Pacani chi never. Nangan, a person she and Nangan yo, Tape a yan Tongar and Nangan yo, Tape Tongar and Nangan, Senior and Nangan yo. The Duama di Yoga, below, Dijaka, Guam and below, Kuda Mesera, Matideva. Mian Sansan, Majamwa. Allow to be pure nature. Lower Kagwen. My pure name. Area with G. The log had low. Tagaban low my shade, do yet Tamon couldn't town lea. At Karuna is in a G. Ludang chow. A yoga, chow up by Pomo made chow. Diana be the online in a be the late chow. And a jungle, go chance are safe. Coaching say, Karuna and it is coaching say, Tana now. Choose and Java. Temabian Pura, Karuna Mudida, not the liberty hand. Diari, Wamiari Boko, Shide Boko, Kokan immediately Pokane. YouTube time 40 seconds. Compassion, so the council in a shaji. Professor Stephen Trouser. I see you them, say good eye Pamokai. To lecture on Nataji, that say shoot down a video. Pure Karuna Shiebokoa, Koka Apo Gambare. Karuna, my pipene, sing it aging, say presume managing. Immediately I came a Java. Panda changing Karuna Tapo Yichiba. Karuna Suragaro. Say him at Tanare Sune, Karuna Mapsipa. Mapsiti. Kuchensa is safe in Chiti. Karuna Garo. Piantana of Pishin in Niama, Letwit Powen. And Letwit Powen, cool. Chamai Pinashindi. A champede, Puelandi Malopo, Lumyai, Suyombo, my chimney Suyones in a Kakwa, neighbor social distancing, Aramuri, she. Eddie had the gay Lainare Bokoa. Piatana to get patient at Puremapa. Piatana one with patient. The name Germans and Karuna and Nina, Koto let read it, the Rubato let read. A galop said, the Nangan with John in England, Nangan you. Safety a safety and to the Nangan. Idililu, Kamyam, Yoga, Piampa in England, Namaleve. Napat Toba Prima. See you. A column pipa made Luna Nara Lacamia. Penangama. Diao. Sentiment Pipao. Penangama Pipao. Turns out Nanja Ludi, Nanja Tangia Ludio Yo, Go Nanga Ludio Yo. Karuna Taranine, Sensin Devo Yechibare. Shenam Wari, Luamiai, Ramiri, Malobo. Shendo Puma, Shenam Malobane. Shenam Low and Passan Pocone, a changing level. Piansan Bido, Low Jade. Shin Pew being no any queen lady, three or the Mapina Yedre, Pada Etinian. Don't move Passan of the Michano. Through John Sutterpole, Passan of the Michio. The chosen Passan Chiviro. The Yane Chivi, go nare. Shen out the car. Antilo. When a train with Mamma Mataps out. Don't have go at a Buddha Miasa behind. A soul man, Sanjay. Thing a lot of those Chimala, Piacapisato, Ingodo and Chimala. Near Diamond. Treat her Tomo. The Gabalon see why you jam. Say only bait hard, loaded bait hard, so the Gabalon see why jam. Editor, the Prince in Havo, Tayam, look up and Passan in Yamadone. Go, Tata meeting, Mida Sujilebe, Karuna Taba, and the Jida Lule, Karuna Taba, Karuna Tare Nine. The road Kuni Bodwe, a tempting Hare Nine, Macon Dena, Macon, Neighbor Yechibare. The yellow wear may say, Pono Nanga. Corona Yoga Shimishi, or Kriya Levo, where Mala, Damo, Eddie Yoga Levo, Fabio Kudan, only wood. To Nigeria would always have women. I don't get Zigi. I don't know to get you under to get Dorme. Get Dorme. I don't know. Karuna the Anele. Karuna Saita with a sentence in the chapel. Bahama and people so we don't. My Uye Malopo, Yeji Mare. Yeji Mare. Nangan no, Nesako Pepsita. Tagawa my shima Mishipura. And cook Nangan Romina, I will load it up. And I will kill Masai Pene. To Sulu way, Nyai looked at him alone. Now, John did his way, the giant John did his way. Lu also a Nyai, Matwabane, Lunine Laba. I long trip. I long trip, yet I come by. Karuna dea, Mudida dea, Lakain Tawa Bido. Mimicole, sound shop to Rubale, sound shop, pro social teachings. I'm yard reading, and reading. Today is the last day of this Mudita course. If I had to summarize it, we started Mudita with something exciting. We focus on something exciting. And we also use mudita and mindfulness, satipatthana, to diagnose our habitual reaction pattern. So along the way, although each day we meditated just for a few seconds, for just a short while, you would have discovered in yourself some subconscious reaction pattern. I have in these 10 days. And each day we focus on different things, different aspects of mudita. And today, the last one, we focus on ordinary things, not exciting things anymore. So from excitement to ordinariness. When we can connect with something so ordinary, we would have overcome some of the subconscious reaction. Because to be looking for something exciting all the time means basically we are restless. When things are quiet and calm and ordinary, we have fear. So the mind would start rejecting it straight away. The mind doesn't feel comfortable when it's not exciting, when there is nothing new. And if we can find the beauty of ordinariness in our daily life, from the time we wake up, brush our teeth, go to toilet, clean ourselves, then the whole day, each activity, each moment, if we can find each moment to be joyful, we would achieve peace without making a lot of effort. Just ordinary effort. Just go about our ordinary life, our ordinary activity. Because a big chunk of our daily life is dominated by ordinary things, not excitement. So if we can relate to the beauty of those ordinary moments, each moment will be beautiful. The word beautiful in Pali, sobana, it means kusala, it means wholesome. In the wholesome mind, there is no negative reaction. The mind is at peace with itself. And I hope this mudita practice has contributed to living, achieving that kind of life. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.